Hello everybody, this is the Lysol. Welcome to my roster update for my alt account, the TheLisolRedux, for weeks 33 through 35 of 2024. I'm sorry that they're all crammed together like this. Life just got in the way. Busy with work, busy with the baby, busy with the wife. You know, I'm sure you guys can understand. After this one, I'm hoping to get back to doing these weekly instead of just whenever I can get to them. Anyway, let's get started. So for this project, I've put together a spreadsheet to track my progress. I break my farms down into 4 tiers, 5 characters per tier, trying to get one to the goal each week and stage another one in a satisfactory place, whether that be G12, G13, G11, within the same week. I'm currently working on JML ticket farming, and I was able to achieve that in week 34. With R2-D2 at R7, and in week 33 I got Hermit Yoda to R5. I had some hiccups with the JML ticket farm. I did not realize how stupidly easy that Vader and JKL tier was when I first started it. I tried to get cheeky with the modding. Really, it's just load up your JKL with speed and he just chews up Darth Vader, and it's really easy. And I burned 120 tickets doing it until I realized that, hey, I was being stupid, just mod him fast. I'm also working on my JML team with Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Cal, which involves getting Tarful, Cal, Seer, and Saw up. I'm working on my Queen Amidala POW MQJ team. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to Queen Amidala before the raid ends. I might. If so, I'm probably not gonna be able to take her to R8 before the raid ends, but we'll see how that works out. I do want to put this team together though, because it is a very good team, and I have my Master Qui-Gon and my POW both at R1 for right now. I'm kind of stuck behind week to week. It depends, CCBs or Bronzium wiring. It just depends on what I was able to farm that week. And then I'm also working on some guild stuff. So we've got Boba Fett, Cyanide, Django I need to take for R7 for platoons. Kira I'm working on so I can do that stupid mission for the Get One at the beginning of TB. Darth Maul, Sidious, Stap, Magna Guard, and B2 for the raid. If I can get them all to R5 or R7, I can start. I'd basically double my score in the raid. And then Snowtrooper, I want to get up to R6 for platoons. So with the changes to the gear economy and to the raid structure, it's allowed me to kind of bolster my roster, take a bunch of characters to prepare myself for future journeys, and add depth to my roster by taking these characters up to G12. So I have these 6 teams. They're not really teams, but they're groups of characters. 2 sets of Jedi, Mandos, Rebel Fighters, Ufus, and Night Sisters. I've not been able to make much progress on this in the past couple of weeks, but I have been working on other things. So I pre-recorded my gearing. Let's take a quick look at that. So this is week 33. We get Hermit Yoda up to R5. So he is now ready to go for the JML event. Then we take Master Qui-Gon up to R1. I'm hoping before the next AB that I get POW and Master Qui-Gon up to R7, but I have my doubts. But where they're at now is fine. I'm getting some return on that assault battle. All right, we take R2-D2 up to I think R3 is where we got to stop. I ran out of Bronzium wiring, I believe. We get Saw up to 7 stars. And then we get Cal up to G10. We're out of Kairos now at this point. So we're looking at the backfill, seeing if there's anything I can do. I do level up Saw. And I don't think I add any gear to him. Just kind of staging him so he's ready for later. Yeah, there's nothing really to look at here. Just hemming and hawing. Seeing if there's anything I can add to ships. There isn't. Maybe I can add wind up adding a skill. No, and I'm still waiting to get the full set of shards for the negotiator before I take it to 7 stars. So this is week 34. We take R2D2 up to R7, and now he is prepared for the JML event, and then I can start farming tickets. JML will be my 4th GL. I'm pretty excited about having another GL. I need another offensive tool for my alt account. My alt is usually pretty anemic on offense. It does okay on defense in Kyber 3 and 4 with what I put down, but it's pretty tough. So we add some gear levels here to Maul. We take him to 12. We level up Sidious. We take him up to 10, I believe, here. Yeah, I think we get him to 10. What are we missing? Oh, it's these Mark 6. I ran out of these a few times over the past couple of weeks on both accounts. And there we are again. So I got him up to 9. We add some skills to him. Just padding the GP. I'm not going to get much use out of him for the time being, but you know, it's something I got to do. I add the Zeta to Sadistic Glee. And now he's at least usable in the raid. I wind up modding him for crit chance, and so Darth Maul as well, just for the raid, because I'm not going to use them much otherwise. Maybe for some sort of galactic challenge or something if I need the stealths. We add another gear level, 2 gear levels to Cal. So Cal is G12 now, so he's done. And then this is week 35. So we take Sid up to G12 here, but then I think we wind up taking him up to Relic 1, I believe. I think I spent some crystals on these Mark 6s. Yeah, I'm just searching and searching and searching. I know for a fact I got my Sidious up to relic levels. Okay, we add some gear to Stap, because he's also in my future plans here for the raid. I don't bother with Zetas yet because he's not really geared. The nice thing about the way that the okay, yeah, so I get them all up to R1. About the way that the game is pretty much left behind everything before G13 is that now you don't got to worry about Zetaing anything until they're G13. Like, they're not going to be much use without it anyway. I take Mace up a relic level. We add some gear pieces to Saw. What do I get him up to? I think I get him up to 7 or 8. Yeah, and then we're out. I come back and I get Sidious done. I know for a fact. What is my... Oh, yeah. So I'm able to buy these pieces with these currencies. Spend a bit of crystals. We get him up to G11, and then we spend some energy to get... Or spend some crystals on some energy to get some more of those green pieces that I'm always out of. And I'm able to get him up to G13 and Relic 1, which means I actually have a team that can do some damage to the raid now. I have not done my most recent raid runs on this account, so we'll see what kind of damage I can do with it. We add some skills to Maul's ship since we just took him up, and I believe that's it. Yeah, that is. So, tracking my progress from last week to this week, we've gone from week 32 to week 35. We went from 8.485 to 8.69. So that's about 200,000 GP. We added 2 Zetas to 160. Omicron stayed the same at 22. We added 4 Relic characters. We added G12 stayed about the same from 32 to 32. G11 stayed about the same. Oh, there is some stuff missing in here, however, though. Stuff that I did on the side, like before Yak Lock, I unlocked Scythe, got him all worked up. That's why that's like 50,000 GP right there. And then I added a Zeta to Jedi Knight Luke as well to make his part of the JML journey a little bit easier. So I have been looking at some problems I have, what their possible solutions are, and what the pros and cons of these solutions are. This is pretty much the same as it was last time. I am concerned about the assault battles, so I've been working on Master Qui-Gon and Pow. I wouldn't say it's done, but I've done enough where I'm getting some return on that investment. The rewards are evergreen, the characters are good, the team is good, so I really have no concerns there. Malik, I've got to find some resources to gear up Mission and Zalbar. I need to get them to G12, I guess. It's probably about where they hit the GP necessary if I don't want to add the Zetas. Malik is so far down the list, mainly because Malgus is taking me forever to farm, because that stupid Proving Grounds. One, it's hard. I don't have it 3-starred yet. And Proving Grounds comes out at the worst time on the worst day of the week for me. It comes out in the middle of my workday during the busy part of my week. So there's always a chance I never even get to do it. And it's the same with those stupid, the purple mats thing. It just sucks. The timing of it sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. Which, Proving Grounds, working on the Traya team for Malgus PG. I want to do it. I really don't think it's going to happen, though, anytime soon. Conquest, I've got enough teams. Maybe start working on newer stuff earlier. Maybe add a 100 crystal refresh in daily. That's going to make a lot of stuff slower, though. And it's an alt account. I really don't care that much about Conquest. I'm going to be behind for a long time on a lot of things. Maybe I just need to bite the bullet and say, hey, I'm not going to be up to date on everything, and that's okay. Modding, I'm able to put 3 refreshes into mod energy now. It's fine. I have tons of mods. I've got tons of mod slicing mats now. I'm able to get what I need. I think my mods have improved drastically over the past 6 weeks or so, actually. The raid, we're working on the B2 and Maul team. It is decent depth team with GG, and it has some C farm synergy. I don't plan on working on C anytime soon, but having an R7 Sidious and an R7 Maul will stage me for when I do decide to finally go there. They're already done. TB, we're working on Kira for this special mission. I've already got Young Han for platoons, so you just slap those guys under Ray, get that special mission done. We're working on JKCK and Seer and some TB ops characters. I've got these guys added. There's really no downside now that they are part of my plan, and we're working on them. CCBs, maybe dedicate a week to farming CCB mats. Or a day a week. If I spend all my energy on one day on CCBs, it's still only like 30. So I'm not really sure how that is going to really help me. I'm not sure it's going to help me much at all. So I think I'm going to just have to dedicate a Crystal Horde to the CCB packs when they come out. And I'm just going to have to do that every time they come out, buy at least one. My GAC depth, it's hard to build GAC depth with what I'm doing and how I'm working my roster. As I was saying earlier, I am very thin on offense. Very thin on offense. My defense does perform well in the Kyber 4, Kyber 3 area, but I very rarely full clear anymore in GAC. and I've got to find a way to change that. And I think JML will help quite a bit. Maybe having a proper GG team will help a bit, and maybe having Kira, and then I might have to add Vandor to the list at some point, so I have a dash team that's actually halfway decent. My future plans, we got Leia, Sith Eternal, Bo-Katan, and a properly geared Malgus team. I already have JML and Jabba. Well, I'm working on JML right now. They dovetail perfectly into Leia. Oh, it's getting hot up in the baby's room. And C and Bo are kind of out of the way. C is less out of the way just because I'm kind of working on that B2 team for the raid. And Malgus is it's a tough proving grounds. It's going to be a while till I get that stuff really sorted out, but it's kind of it gives me a long term to work towards, so it's really not that big of a deal. So next week we're hoping to have Seer at Relics. She requires 2 sets of security scanners, a set of battle computers, which is good because I have an excess of battle computers and not many of the squids. She does require like all different pieces, so she should be pretty easy for me to gear when I get there. I think I've got everything I need, to be perfectly honest. So next week's plans, we're working on Tarful, the Reaper, Kairos and Salvage on Darkside Lightside, Cantina and Signal Data, Fleet, IG-12, and Marauder. I finished the Gungan Phalanx? Is that who that is? Is one of the Gungans, whichever one it is, in Fleet. So I'm just down to IG-12 and the Marauder in Fleets. Marauder's got like 40 shards, IG-12's got like 110. My goal for next week is to have Seer at G13 and Saw at G12. That's it for weeks 33 through 35. Hopefully I'll be able to start doing these weekly again instead of letting them all stack up and then having to get them all blasted out in one day. And thank you guys for following along with me. I'll see you guys in week 36. Peace out.